arguably America's most well-known preacher of the last half-century, and his stops in Cincinnati came at critical times in our history. 9 on Your Side anchor Evan Millward is live with why some local leaders say Graham made history here.
Yeah, Kristen, it was 2002, so many of us remember it. Many people were here. There were more than 200,000 people here at Paul Brown Stadium then to listen to Billy Graham preach. The backdrop was a Cincinnati in need of healing. Billy Graham was no stranger to Cincinnati, seen here at the Coliseum in 1977, but 2002 was different. It had to be.
We told him there would be a condition, and that condition is that he would finally say that racism was a sin.
Reverend Damon Lynch Jr. was with Billy Graham that weekend, with him in this picture in his hotel room, praying before he went to the stadium, and with him riding in. Graham has become known, respected for his stance on racial equality. It wasn't the reason for his trip, but Cincinnati needed to hear it. A racial divide left the city on fire, the center of protests. When Graham arrived, the healing was just starting.
There's a story that Jesus told in the 10th chapter of Luke.
That story is of the Good Samaritan, Graham pointing out a lesson for our city.
Listen to this. The Samaritan was another race. He was another religion. He could have felt no responsibility, but he did. Here in Cincinnati, you are to be a real neighbor to the person next that you live in this city with. Whether the color of the skin is dark or whether it's white, we're to love each other. We're to work together.
Tell them what the Bible says, that God is no respecter of persons. There are no special people for God.
Reverend Lynch today remembering what Graham taught him as a preacher and a person.
The point is, if you're not living what you're preaching, what are you?
Reverend Lynch today telling me Graham was the last of what he sees as a dying breed, someone without much fault. There were no scandals involving his personal life. Billy Graham died this morning at his home. He was 99 years old. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Evan Millward, 9 on Your Side.